Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who has seen me before, and thank you so much. I started this as my New Year's resolution in 2019, claiming that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, and I was going to do a weekly video telling you guys what an easy breakup that was. And I'm reporting every week that it has not broken up with me yet. And this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Just because I said it out loud doesn't mean that's actually what happened. But what I'm doing is letting you guys know of how it still shows up in my life on a daily basis, and how every day I have to break up with it all over again. And it's a practice, and I'm still practicing. And I'm inviting all of you to practice with me. Last week in my video, I was talking about my ego and my asshole move of digging up the front yard with no permission from the association. And what I realized from this act of mine is I had no plan. And what this has taught me is I have never had a plan for anything. I always relied on all the planners to make my plan. And then if I didn't like the plan, I was out of there. And what I realized for me with this yard, which it looks horrible. Like, honestly, if somebody says, "How are you?" and I say, "Look at my yard," you'll see how I am. I'm a mess. I feel like putting an elephant right in the center of it to pretend like it's not really happening. But this process of this not having a plan, I never realized was my ego. My no plan versus people who make plans. I would always accuse people who have plans as being controlling. And I never had a plan, so I thought I wasn't controlling. But really, I never wanted to act like I cared about stuff. Because if you saw that I cared about things, I might get hurt. So my not acting like I give a crap about stuff is still my ego pretending like things don't matter to me, but they do. And all the people who always had a plan, they show that their stuff means a lot to them, which is equally, trying to get their way. And I never realized that I was controlling too by not having a plan. Because if things didn't go well, it'd be your fault and not mine. And not taking responsibility for myself has been a pattern of mine for my entire life. Like, I go make a mess and then expect other people to go clean it up for me, which is really immature and irresponsible. and I never knew this about myself. Like, I feel like I'm always the last to know. So, through this COVID-19, I am learning a lot about myself and a lot about my ego. And I care about things. Things are important to me. There was a time in my life where I was scared to show that I care about things and things are important to me because I was around people who could hurt me with that information. So I'm no longer around people that I feel unsafe with, or it's okay to be hurt and it's okay to feel pain, because if I don't feel hurt or feel pain, I miss joy and I miss fun and I miss laughter. And I think we all could use some laughter right now. So I'm going to share with you guys one thing that I did besides effing up my front yard. I am going to contact, and I have been in contact with my homeowners, that I am going to ask them if they would be willing to help me come up with a plan together. So I'm asking for all the people who love to plan to please help me, a non-planner, to plan. And what I've realized about that is it doesn't have to be a tattoo. It could be a plan in the sand. So we could be a little flexible. But I was starting to tell you guys, I bought a hula hoop. And I haven't hula hooped since I was a little girl. And I got this hula hoop, and my son says I look like I'm having a seizure when I'm trying to do it because I'm not very good at it and I have neck and back problems. But it's been fun and it makes me laugh. So I'm going to try and stay in my own hula hoop. So thank you to everybody who's watching. Please tune in, and I'll see y'all next week. Take care. Stay safe.